So this here is a guy named Martin Seligman, and this is clearly a dog. Martin Seligman was the first person to suggest this idea of learned helplessness and to research it, and he did it with animals, with dogs. And what he did was he would actually chain up the dogs, as you can see here with his leash, and underneath them he would have a floor that would shock the dogs. But before they would be shocked, there would be the sound of a bell. So this is a classical conditioning experiment, basically. Bell, then shock. So the dog can learn to expect the shock before the bell, but again, they can't get away because of this leash. So the question was, what's going to happen when we then take away the leash and then ring the bell? Will the dogs run away as we'd expect, or will they stay there? And what learned helplessness showed us is that they actually stay. They've learned that they can't get away, so they don't even try to and just end up getting shocked. And about 2/3 of the dogs would do that. So how does this relate to people? Well, if you think of someone who's in a bad relationship, for example, an abusive relationship, they can become easily depressed and overwhelmed and frustrated and anxious and learn to become helpless. So let's imagine this individual is undergoing verbal abuse. There's an overwhelming amount of stress in their life. They feel lonely, and they have no support system. All of these can work towards creating this feeling of helplessness, especially if these things happen consistently. They expect from their environment to be abused, to be under stress, to have no one to help them, and that they're all on their own. And because of those expectations, they now become, again, depressed, anxious, or develop some other type of mental disorder.